The student-teacher relationship has long been a controversial topic. For years, the topic has fascinated both filmmakers and audiences. Because the relationship between a student and a teacher is highly religious and sacred, the two's love affair obliterates this very reality. But what if these two falls in love? Let's find out. Before that, you know the drill. If you're new to our channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all the notification by ringing the bell icon so that you don't miss out any of our new releases. Notes on a scandal. Judi Dench plays as Barbara Covett, a veteran teacher at St. George's High School. She senses a similar spirit in Sheba Hart, played by Cate Blanchett, a new art teacher at the school. The two ladies have become pals. Sheba begins a relationship with one of her 15-year-old students. Then Barbara discovers Sheba's affair with a student and becomes the guardian of their explosive secret. Both the ladies play absolutely awful people, and yet, you can't help but feel sad for both in the end. Then things swiftly deteriorate until the end. Schweigeminute. This is a classic and heartfelt story about love's deep breath that lives on beyond death. Stella Peterson, a new English teacher, arrives in a tiny fishing town just before the start of the school year, where she meets Christian Voigt, an 18-year-old. They both seascape far away from their little town, where Stella and Christian developed intense affection for one another. However, soon after classes resume, the young teacher's hidden connection with her student, which threatens to grow into a scandal. Christian's parents, classmates, and the teaching staff show their suspicion, worry, and outrage. While Stella continues to evade Christian, he is already planning a future with her. When Stella was involved in a sailing accident, Christian's life came crashing down around him. This film belongs on the list of great works of art. A Teacher. This Hulu miniseries is based on a film of the same name. Kate Mara plays Claire Wilson and Nick Robinson plays Eric Walker, a young teacher at Westerbrook High School in Texas, and her student are involved in an affair that accelerates faster than either could anticipate into a real relationship. When their relationship was exposed, everything went downhill, and the ending is both wonderful and realistic. Without giving anything away, I'd like to say that this series is incredibly well executed and conveys an essential message in a realistic way. This is unquestionably one of our favorite shows of 2020. All Things Fair. This 1995 Swedish movie is set during the Second World War. Stig, 15 years old, like many other boys in his age, has a crush on his biology teacher Viola, played by Marika Lagerkrantz. But unlike the other boys, he starts seeing his teacher secretly. Viola admits to Stig that he gives her much-needed comfort and attention because of her crumbling marriage to Kjell, an alcoholic, and teaches classical music. When Kjell finds their relationship, but does nothing to prevent it. But the forbidden relationship becomes more complex with consequences. Elegy. Ben Kingsley plays David Kepesh, a renowned middle-aged professor, has no interest in a monogamous relationship. David engages in passionate flings with many different women. When he meets a young student, Consula Castillo, played by Penelope Cruz, he is smitten by her looks. Despite the fact his best friends advise him not to grow too close with Consula, David begins to feel that his connection with the student may become serious. His own doubts, on the other hand, may ruin their relationship, despite the fact that he is changing from a confident Lothario to a jealous boyfriend. No thank you. This 2014 Finnish movie is about a middle-aged art teacher, Heli, played by Anu Sinisalo, who is experiencing a midlife crisis, has an affair with one of her students, Jarno, played by Kai Vane. When her spouse refuses to have any physical intimacy with her, and instead he chooses to spend all his time playing video games. Here are some honorable mentions before we move on to our last pick. The Violin Player, 2018. Filthy, 2017. Molly Maxwell. At Phoenix Progressive School, 16-year-old Molly Maxwell, played by Lola Tash, would rather stay invisible than risk showing her creative talent, where everyone attempts to outdo one another. When her young, attractive English teacher, Ben Carter, played Charlie Carrick, entered the picture, and he allowed all the students to be themselves, especially Molly, which started to blossom her talent. As their relationship deepens, she begins to put herself on the line to get what she wants. On the other hand, she risks everything, even alienating everyone she cares about, for a gorgeous step toward an impossible relationship with her teacher. Okay, friends, hopefully, this list will help you with your next few streaming sessions. So let us know what you're currently streaming, or if we missed any of your favorites in the comments. And if you don't want to miss out on any future recommendations based on the movies and shows you love, be sure to subscribe and also do not forget the notification bell. We can't thank you enough for watching our videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.